This is a Hot Pie Media original.
The issue of, as I talked to Stephen Tolan about this guy, Brian Flores, which is, it's hard to get into the depth of the issues because you end up finding there's the football part of it. And these guys are doing a sports talk show. So it's easy to understand that they get caught up in the football part of it. The football part of it is you find yourself, the football part is, man, kind of sucks because the guy's really good coach. And I'd like my team to have him. You know, Cowboys fans, I mean, you got mumbling Mike and you're one and done in the playoffs. I think you might even say to yourself, I don't care what color the guy is. He's not a moron like old Mike here. He can coach. He won 8 of 9, beat Belichick twice, keeps turning these franchises around. So the football part is unfortunate that Brian Flores is gone. Then there's, of course, the ethical part of it is, oh my gosh, you can't blame the guy. He's got a very righteous argument. His name is Emmanuel Acho, and I'm pretty certain he's a local guy. I think he's from somewhere around Austin. Maybe Pflugerville, but I'm not certain. And he played in the NFL for a while and now does a talk show on Fox. I guess it's Fox Sports. I love someone that is going to peel something apart to throw something out there that gets you and makes you stop and think, whoa, that's a pretty good point. Yeah, especially when it's against the grain and it's kind of politically incorrect. I don't know what the context was. They're arguing, debating, talking about Brian Flores and hiring black coaches. And I actually went back and looked, and I like that. I like that he made you think. He's pointing out, hey, Brian Flores, you've got this righteous position, no argument there, about discrimination and black head coaches. Emmanuel Acho points out something pretty interesting. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
You, Jeff, but it is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
it
345 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today. Okay. And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here, it's called Beet Heat. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the Beet Heat, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring Beet Heat.
I'll even do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait, is that one hot to you?
No. A little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front. Yeah. And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. You know, this is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet Heat.
Beet Heat. B-E-E-T. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
Here's my biggest issue with Brian Flores and how this is all paid out. Okay. I did a little perusing, Marcellus Wiley.
Did you?
Of the law firm that's representing Brian Flores. And I noticed a complete, utter lack of diversity in that law firm. All of the partners in the law firm are white. And if you go to the law firm's webpage, every person of the 19 people on that webpage, you will not find one black person. So wait a second, Brian Flores. You are suing the NFL because of a lack of diversity. And your representation in suing the NFL lacks diversity. Somebody got to make it make sense.
Oh, nobody going to make that.
That's the only part that truly irks me is how can you sue the NFL for lacking diversity in their head coaching rankings, but the representation you have suing the NFL has less diversity than the NFL in which you're suing.
Okay.
The law firm has 6 partners. None of the partners are black. The head of marketing is not black. None of the paralegals are black. None of the attorneys are black. 19 individuals on that page. Please go check it for yourself and click on Meet the Team when you click on the website. And you do not see one black individual, yet they're representing you in a case against the NFL for a lack of black individuals.
I like him. The yellow, he wears these wild blazers all the time, which is kind of cool too. There's just the world is full of typical dumbed down people that aren't quite quirky and thought provoking enough. You know, I think it's a real problem. Certainly I think it's a problem in media. I don't care. I mean, I can argue with him and say, oh, but come on, man. I mean, you know, you hired the best lawyers you could. They just happen to be white or something. I just think it's kind of a thought provoking, out of the box way of approaching this. I think it's kind of an interesting, and I find his rants, and he does these rants, and I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty thought provoking. I just found it an interesting sidebar. I found it interesting that somebody went against the grain and somebody didn't completely agree and somebody didn't completely suck up and said, I'm not going to suck up right now because this isn't okay.
Thanks for listening. You can find more episodes and all of our other Hot Pie Media originals baked fresh daily at our home online at hotpiemedia.com, the Hot Pie Media YouTube channel, or wherever you listen to podcasts.